welcome to Mai Ya Business. We're here today to talk to you about our packaging. Truly was a testimony, but our packaging journey, and walk you through the little elements that we place in our packaging and just give you the whole spiel of how we decided to package our lovely products.
Yeah, so as a brand, we felt like packaging was really important to us and our customers because people want to, if we're going to promote a luxury feel, and we want you to, like to wear your products and want to receive your products, we have to also let that show through our packaging and our personalization of our packaging. So that was really important to us. So it wasn't just, get a box and package all the items and just ship it off. We definitely weren't going to just use the regular old shipping box because we know how important it is to brand everything that we send out.
Yeah, even sometimes, I know I'm definitely this way, I will buy products just solely based on packaging.
Yes.
So wanting to make sure that we are attracting customers in that way is definitely something that we wanted to do. So when we're starting this journey, we picked out this. It was truly beautiful. The packaging was truly beautiful of this box that we really wanted, and we knew that in the interim we bought this for our in-person pop-up shop that we were using. We put a sticker over it, but originally it says it just says merci, just French for thank you, merci beaucoup, so thank you very much on the front of it. We decided to put a branding sticker on top, and this was going to be how we were going to package things for the pop-up shop. We realized that this was kind of unsustainable as you think about just scaling and sending it off, and then the size of a lot of our products just won't fit comfortably and in a way that won't manipulate the product in a negative way, because we're talking about fabric that creases, and we just want the customers to have a more luxurious feel.
Yep. So we originally had these for our pop-up shop. Then, as Maya said, we transformed into looking up other options, and we kind of got set on one specific packaging option that we really wanted. And originally we were super optimistic. It looked like we were going to be able to get the packages in time. We started early. We were going to get these packages, and we were like, oh, we're going to pop out. This is going to be so nice. And then everything changed.
With the COVID-19 pandemic, many other small businesses, it was just a rush. It felt like just a pressure to get everything together. And a lot of the packaging suppliers that we were looking at were mainly based out of China. And obviously, with everything that's going on, it has impacted their supply chain. So that cost of shipping and cost of production, we're going to feel that more on the purchaser side, on the buyer side. So we were some of the packaging was literally charging $400 for shipping. So that's
we haven't bought any packages.
Just to ship the products from there to here was $400. And obviously, Maya and I are not going to spend $400 on shipping. People barely want to spend $20 on shipping, let alone $400. So that was just okay, we can't do that, and we were crushed because
that was the packaging. That was the packaging we
really wanted and still want,
and still will get. But we did not stop there. So just because we couldn't get our packaging option that we wanted, we knew that it was still our job to get our products out to our customers. We committed to a certain amount of products. We committed to, a certain date that we were going to present our products to the world. And we knew that we couldn't stop there and just, use this packaging as an excuse as to why we couldn't go forward with our company and with our products. So we started to explore different options. The first thing we did was try to see if we can make it. Obviously, we're creators. The first thing we always do is, try to see what we can do ourselves. And so Maya's going to talk about our first packaging strategy.
Yeah, so we, my brother and his wife have I always get it messed up. Cricket. I always call it a circuit. Okay.
Cricket machine.
The cricket machine. And we were like, okay, Maya saw these videos of these types of boxes and how they can be made on the Cricut machine. So we were like, okay, we have Cricut, we can do it. So we went out, we bought all these supplies to get it. We tried to do it based out of cardstock, but we realized that the weight of the cardstock was not thick enough to support the weight of our products. Like, we just did not feel comfortable shipping that out. But it was a nice box. Like, it was able to kind of still accomplish similar vision that we wanted. But we were just like, we can't, like, it was just, we were going to like do it, but then it was just like, you know, it's just, there was something just did not feel right.
And also, like, we would have had to hand make all of those individual boxes, and then, you know, the spirit of time and hand making our products, hand making our personalization for our products, and the spirit of time, it just wasn't realistic for us to say we're gonna make all of these boxes in the way that we thought. So after a while, we decided that probably wasn't the best option, and then we moved on to our next strategy, which is go to Dollar Tree.
Now, the Dollar Tree is like literally my favorite store ever.
Yeah.
I really want to be sponsored by the Dollar Tree. Like, that's my lifelong dream.
Sponsor us.
They have everything in the Dollar Tree. They have name brand stuff in the Dollar Tree. I don't want y'all to sleep on this Dollar Tree. It's not Dollar General, you know.
It's not.
Dollar Tree, everything is $1. It's the only real dollar store. Their name really should be the Dollar Store, because everything is
actually $1.
So, okay, that's my rant about the Dollar Tree, but I like the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, so we went to the Dollar Tree, and this is what happened.
So we were on the car, so we were in the way there. We were like, okay, it's gonna be make or break in this Dollar Tree, okay? We're gonna either find something to work for our packaging, or we're gonna find paper that's gonna allow us to print these boxes in a more sturdy way. So we were like, okay, Maya, like, I don't know which Maya said to which, but
I don't know.
It's
like, okay, when we walk in there, everything we need is gonna be in that store.
We were like, we're gonna pray about it, and that's it. When we walk into the store, we're gonna find everything we need.
Everything. And so when we originally walked into the store, we were just looking for anything, looking for paper, just looking around at the boxes that they had. Some of them were like Easter, of course, boxes. Yeah. Some of them were just like little kids' party boxes, all different kinds of things. And we were just, you know, scavenging through. And then we found this red box. So this is a circular tube box. And I know you guys have seen these at Dollar Tree. They sell them a lot, you know, around the holiday time, so that you can package your gifts and things for your family. But we noticed this box, and we said, well, this is the closest to our brand colors that we can find in the Dollar Store.
Yeah, we also found it in the gold and the silver color. And we were like, okay, like, this could work, this could work. And then we were like, okay, but there's like 5 or 10, right? The color all together. And so we were like, we were like, okay, so we just put all those in our cart, and then we were walking around, and we have the video from it, and we're gonna show you. We're gonna post it in this video so that you can see like what actually happened. But we were just like looking. There was a cart, so there's the shelves with packaging, and then there's this cart with just like boxes stacked
like
up.
Unpackaged boxes.
Like, you know, like when someone's stocking the shelf and they haven't done it yet, and it just comes on the cart.
Yes.
So
at that moment, we decided we worked at Dollar Tree.
Yeah. And Maya decided she worked at Dollar Tree.
And I decided to read the boxes just like one by one. Maya got on one side, I got on the other side. We were just reading like, oh, these are streamers. Yeah. This is tissue paper.
They have little description, like they have like kind of like just a blanket name, so you kind of know what it is. Box. And then some of them have a little picture on the side of it, which is extra handy.
Yes. So we started looking through this whole cart, and we were like, okay, I don't see any boxes. Nothing says boxes. Then we found one that said boxes, and we opened it up, and it was butterfly boxes.
It was horrible. It was kind of bad. I'm not even gonna lie.
We had our hopes up.
I'm not gonna lie.
And no, they were butterfly boxes. They were not for us.
They were not good. And then we went down the aisle, and then it was just two boxes, and it was like side by side. And then I like looked down at it, and I was like, Maya, it says boxes. And then I looked at the picture of it, and it was the picture of these boxes. And it was
no way. And it was bigger. The box was bigger
huge.
than any of the other boxes.
It was
in
so
the entire
huge.
Store.
It was like long. How many would you say were in there?
There were 36.
There were 30. Okay, girl.
There were 36.
There were 36 in this box. And we're like, this
of all 3 of these colors.
And blue.
Was there blue in there?
There was blue, but we took it out and we replaced it.
Okay, we replaced it.
Yeah. And we were like, this is gonna work. It's gonna work. So then we were like, okay, we got it. We were like, thank you, God. Like, like it is here.
You'll see it in the video.
Yeah, it's in the video.
That's not what we're holding.
So we in the Dollar Tree.
Let me tell y'all.
We had orders to fulfill. We had no packaging that was really gonna work because all the packaging costs $30,000 for shipping. Just for shipping.
And we walked through this Dollar Tree and we found these boxes.
But before we went in there, we were like, God,
we did pray. We were
like, God, thank you for having everything we need in this store.
Yes.
And then we looked and we found this box.
We found this box right here.
And we were like, we like this, but there was only like 10. And we were like, okay, well, we can't fulfill all the orders but 10. And then we just kept walking and then
we turned around and we saw this cart. And we decided we worked at Dollar Tree at that point. Because we decided to read all the boxes. And then, I can't keep this up because my glasses are getting foggy. But then, we looked on this gracious floor right here. This floor. And right in the corner was this box that says Rat Supplies. Foil boxes.
And look what we found. Maya and I can't believe it, but we did.
We could not believe it.
We prayed for it.
I seriously could not believe it.
Maya, it's so cute. It got little roses on it.
I seriously could not believe that we found this pack of boxes. I couldn't believe it, but
Sure did.
that prayer had already been answered before we even got here.
Sure did. Sure did.
Sure did. Woo, child.
And then we look crazy in that video also. This is a warning.
We had our masks on. We were like,
absolutely,
we looked like we were working hard.
Look like our testimony for real. So then we like got all the boxes in the cart, and then we were like, okay, well maybe they have another box, right? So then we contacted the people who worked at the store, and we were like, hey, like, do you have another box? We found this like in the road. Do you have another box like this? She was like, no, well, I don't think so because this has been left over since Christmas.
And we were like,
Christmas, like God,
how
literally.
did you leave this from Christmas? Now, just so we can walk in here and get these boxes.
Right. She was like it's just been there.
Nobody wanted
to move it. So God used their laziness for our good, okay? So we got that whole
Nobody wanted to move it. I was like, okay, God, you did this for us and I appreciate it, but I'm waiting.
Right. So we have the box. We had the boxes. And we were like, okay, this is good. Like, this is cool. But we were like, we know we need to step it up.
Yes. We absolutely can't just
send us out.
Come on, guys.
It's nice, but it's not really like luxurious. Like, you can't really see on here, but I have a video that I'm gonna post in here as well. And on the side, it's like little like flowers almost embossed into the side of it, which is nice. But again, we know that we wanted it to be a little bit more like personal, a little bit more branded, because we know the importance of branded items. So
we ran it back to that Cricut machine.
That Cricut.
Okay.
We need a Cricut sponsorship.
We sure
I feel
do.
like I do.
We sure do. And so we decided, what if we could get our logo on the top of the box?
Yes.
And so Maya's brother and his wife did a really good job of using the Cricut machine to print these logo stickers. And I mean, y'all, this is a delicate process. Like, you have to print them. You have to separate these, like cut out all the individual cutouts from the rings and in the logo. And so it was a really tedious process, but it helped us get it done, and they turned out really well.
Nice. Yeah, these are we were really happy with like how they came out. We decided to do like holographic
on the gold and silver, and then
this is like a rose gold almost coming. You can see it. Yeah, I don't want to untie it, but
no, I don't either. But
it's like
slide it back. Yeah, it's kind of like a rose gold. I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera, but
this one's more. It has more like pinks and yellows in this one, so that's why we put it on the silver. Yep. And then we also on the bottom, because we'll show you on this one, it came with like this like sticker on the bottom, or just it's not even a sticker. It's like
the tag.
It's
that's like printed on the box.
So we were like, okay, we don't want to send this out that way, and we decided to print. Also circles. The same material that's on here, the vinyl. We decided to put it on the bottom of this, and it came out really nice. I was really happy with it because we knew that it was like important, like we said, to make sure that our items were branded well.
And then we decided, well, you're Maya, I'm Maya. You know, this needs to be personal to us. So
and our mothers both named us after Maya Angelou.
Yes. So we were like, let's do a Maya Angelou. So we started thinking about the quotes that relate to our business, and we decided to print the stickers that are like on this one and on the bottom of this to hold the ribbon. We decided to print the stickers in our logo, and it's just a quote that says, "The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise." And I think that says a lot to our packaging, because this packaging is all about reaching the hearts of our customers. It's not about, like us just being able to make more money. It's about personalizing it so that our customers know that we care about them.
Yeah. So we also decided to tie a satin ribbon on the side of the box and tie it on the top. We originally wanted to do a little bit more elevated, but just with the time and the resources that we had, we decided that this is a good way to still add layers to the unboxing. Because I know when I purchase a product, I like I like the experience of okay, open this, and ooh, I just open this, and then ooh, I just open this paper out. Yeah, so then that layer of the process is something that I know that I look forward to, and want to make sure that our customers have the option to do as well. And within here, we package our products in tissue paper around this, so when they open up the top of the box, it's like tissue paper waiting for them. And then Maya came up with a really nice way to tie our products so that they almost look like a flower when they're
which kind of goes with the flowers that are on here. But originally, we always thought that we wanted our binders to be rolled in a flower of some sorts. But once we started doing this packaging, I just thought about buying the scrunchies that we have. So what we do is we roll the bonnet up to look sort of like the inside of a rose, and we fold it up and we put the scrunchies around the bonnet or around the pillowcase, whatever you purchase. We make sure we either put a ribbon or a scrunchie around it so that it kind of looks like a blooming flower. And then we wrap that up in the tissue paper and put it in the box. That way, when you guys pull it out, the tissue paper will unfold, but it's still tied into that little rose. So that was another personal touch that we decided to add. And then the final thing is our own individual personalization, which is our cards, our product cards. These are thank you cards that we put in each product, each package. We handwrite a thank you note on the back of the card, and we always sign it and leave our hand notes so people can know where to find us in the future. This is just so some people are gonna leave it sitting on their desk, and if they need a reminder, or some people keep these cards so they can keep track of where they purchase things from, or just as a reason.
The one thing too that I really like is that we opted to go for the recycled material, which is something that we wanted to, in any way that we can make sure that our choices and our packaging are more sustainable, because we know with every package you're adding to carbon emissions and all that stuff, but we wanted to make sure that we, in a way that we could, reduce our impact by going for recycled material, and it still looks really nice.
Yeah, it looks really nice, but if we're gonna have, we talked about in our other videos, the values of being respectful and respect to the environment as well, so we just wanted to make sure that we do that in the small ways that we can. So it just has our logo and a thank you, and then on the back it has a picture of us and our hand with a note. And so this is just, and we always write the person's name on the top line when we're writing, before we send it off, so they can know that we took time to look at your order and, make this card for you and, send it along with your package.
Yep. So this is like all of our current offerings of packages that we have. In the future, we plan, because like we said, we still have that box that we really love.
We're getting that box.
This is our first packaging, and I'm very happy of it. We have been up. We'll show the videos of us like working on it and putting the stickers on and everything like that. But we worked hard, and my brother and his wife worked hard to help us print and place all of these stickers, or they're not really stickers, but vinyl on the package, so that they look nice and they're high level of quality. Just as a small plug, they have a site that I will put in the description, in their social media that I'll put in the description, talking about the things that they've also done. They don't just help us with packaging, they also do t-shirts and wedding signs and all different types of like branded materials you can go to them for, because this, like, it just came out very, very nice, and we're very proud of it, and we're very thankful to have a tribe of people that are so willing to help, because otherwise
so many different talents, because we couldn't do this alone.
We had zero packaging, we went from zero packaging to really nice packaging in a day. In a day.
The morning of the pop-up shop.
A day.
That morning. We did all of this. so that you guys could get your packages.
Right.
So also we got some really good reviews from our packaging, which also made us feel really happy about, putting the work in and how it pays off. I know the first couple of people who got the package automatically sent out pictures like, oh my goodness, this is so nice. And that's that's what we really wanted to get from our customers. We wanted you guys to feel like, we care, and this is really nice packaging. So we're going to talk about a few of the reviews that we got.
Yeah. So, and I'm gonna also see if I can just post little pictures on the screen. But really great feedback of just feeling like every area of the packaging was touched in some way. And that's the feel that we wanted, as we talked about in the beginning. People really responded well to the handwritten notes, which I would 10 out of 10 recommend if you have your own business to do, because it just creates a personal like connection, right?
Like, I touched this package myself,
and I'm proud of this package. We think that like either a quote or like something inspiring that help, like, so that the people who have our packaging don't feel like they just want to throw it away. But they can look at it.
And so like this quote, I mean, it's something simple. It's something that relates to us, but also it's something that can relate to anybody. Anybody should, you know, reach for the stars, but alongside that, reach for people's hearts. And so it was meant to be like you're, you know, opening, you're looking at your package, and if you just so happen to like tilt your package over, here's a nice little note. And in the future, I think we're gonna, whatever package we get, continue to do this, because you know, you never know when somebody gets your package what they need to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, the quote might change. We might, you know, probably, based on our initiatives for the month, really, you know, it might be a fun fact, it might be a quote, it might be, you know, something, call to action or something like that. But just to have another piece of us on the package, that was a really good review that we got. People were really excited to see that quote. So yeah, that's our packaging journey. If you guys have other comments about our packaging, or maybe you guys just have hacks that you've done for your packaging, we love to hear them.
Let us know.
We really love to hear them. This is just what we chose to do, being innovative and, you know, making it work. And that is, you know, what we're all about.
Definitely. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Not only do we have a YouTube, but we also have a Instagram page, a Facebook page, a Twitter, and you can follow you can follow Mai Ya Business, or you can also follow our actual business, Maiya x Maiya, and all that information is gonna put it right here.
Gonna put it right here.
Do your hands right here so I can do the ooh right there. So please do not forget to follow us on all those channels and continue to engage with us and really help us make this a community of learning, of celebration, of support, encouragement, inspiration, all of that.
Yes. So we would love to hear from you guys, and we are also seeking to make our business your business. So thank you so much for tuning in, and continue to follow and support us. We love you guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.